Hey, what is up, guys? This is TechWorksGaming. We're going to do a gaming review today. Today we're going to check out Blockstorm. This is one of my favorite FPSs. It's a lot of fun, and there's a lot of cool things to check out. Let's get started. First off, I'm going to show you the weapons. We'll check that out first. Starting a match here. There are 6 different game modes, and we'll cover each of those in just a minute here. First off, the weapons though. Crucial to any FPS. Zombies. Okay, there are tons of skins for this game, tons. They all come from the Steam Workshop. These are the built-in ones. There are already quite a few to choose from there. And the downloadable ones. I mean, I only have a few here, because there's only a few I like. I'm pretty picky. But there are hundreds to choose from, and they can fit any taste. I like the Captain America one. He's pretty cool. Confirm. First off, there's the rifle. That's the shovel you saw. This is basically a Minecraft / Call of Duty smash up in a way. It's not like Call of Duty, it's not like Minecraft, but it has elements of both. As you can tell, it is a pixelated environment, just like Minecraft. It doesn't behave anything like it though. You have all the things you typically have with FPS. Oh, zombie. Gotcha. You have a main weapon. You have a radar on the zombie maps, which I'm on now to show you the weapons. You have a grenade. There's also an RPG. I'll show that in a minute. The shovel. You can use that to go through blocks. You also have a set of blocks that you can build with. So just like you would build anything in Minecraft, you can do that here as well. That makes an interesting addition to the combat. There's also a knife. Won't help me against the zombies, but that's okay. The rifle is your typical mid-long range. Works pretty decent. Works really well. If you're good with it, you can actually hit things from pretty far away with it. Ah, and the turret got me. Okay, so that's the rifle. Next one is the AK-47, which I have my own skins on. All of these, actually. All came from the workshop. There are hundreds of those to choose from as well. This is my favorite, the AK-47. It's your typical assault rifle. Depending on your play style, this is probably going to be the best one you can have. Good all-rounder. Too. See how it fares against one of these zombies. Good. Okay, I'm gonna kill myself now. Next up, we have the MP5. It's a smaller version of the AK-47. It shoots a bit faster, but the damage isn't quite as good. So there's trade-offs to each one. Good if you're right up in the enemy's face. Just save the grenades real quick too. Love those grenades. Okay. Sniper rifle, another one of my favorites. Basically just like any Call of Duty or Counter-Strike sniper rifle. Long range, can shoot most blocks in one shot. Deadly on impact usually unless you hit the feet or legs. Decent. Especially if you can find a good place to hide. Next up is the shotgun. This one is cool. It gives you a speed boost, but it's only good for close range. I mean, like, really close. Any farther than from our standing to the blocks over there is no good. Let's just check this out real quick. Chews up blocks really well, so if you need to get someplace fast, this is good. Along with a running boost. You can kill one shot usually if you're close enough. And we'll move on to the next one. This one is basically a spray and pray gun. Can't really hit anything with it. You just pray and hope for luck, basically. Has its uses. I will mention that the guns don't change the characteristics of the gun, it just makes them look different. But they do look quite a bit better than the stock guns. While we're here, the radar is only used on the zombie maps. You can use it to find the zombies and the gems you have to hunt down. That's why it's called Hunt on the game mode. There's also a pistol. Works about like you would expect a pistol to. Counter-Strike level. Decent. It's also a mini shotgun and an Uzi. And no reason to show those. Also, there's C4. You can plant a charge to set it off. A mine. RPG. Gotta show you this one. Democracy! USA! This one also has a scope. You can't see the scope on it, but it does have a scope. And the range on it is really good. Like, it doesn't deviate at all from where you aimed it. Leaves a pretty decent hole. Good for taking down enemies, blocks, and robots, which I'll show you in a minute. Okay, so that's generally most of the weapons. Now I'll show you what a typical match looks like. You have two options as far as that goes. There's a quick match where you can just join the nearest game that meets your specs and standards, or you can choose a match, generally what I do. Not as busy today. Generally, most of these servers will be full. So there's usually quite a few people in here. Let's do this one. Capture the flag. Oh, okay. Usually on capture the flag I go with the shotgun. Because of the speed boost, it gives you one running. Okay, so this is what a typical match will look like. That was a team member. Oh, they put a trap there. And the flag's not here. Games on Blockstorm are usually very chaotic. The map will be so destroyed and torn apart because the maps are destructible completely. Anything you see on the map is usually destructible except for a few special blocks, but you'll run into those sometimes. But basically anything you see in the map is destructible, except maybe the water. And they're after our flag now. Got him. Returned our flag. It's a very fast-paced game generally, except on some of the larger maps. This one is concentrated and intense. Just the way I like it. Oh. Bring it home. There you go. I'll put up a Let's Play. Maybe 2 Let's Plays at a time. Focusing on the reviews right now. This is a really fun game. It's definitely worth picking up, especially on sale. A lot of you guys may have played Guncraft. That came out a couple years back. They're very similar. If you like Guncraft, this is a must-have. Definitely. As you can tell, considering it's a pixel game, the graphics are pretty decent. Much better than I would expect. They're improved from Guncraft anyway. You don't have to have a terribly powerful system to run them. At least, I'd say dual core, 8 gigs of RAM. Every game requires 8 gigs of RAM usually. And at least a mid-range graphics card if you don't want any lag. Other than that, you should be good though. So it's not a power-hungry game. Oh. Get flagged. Oh, that was a grenade. Ooh, that was close. There we go. Captured. That skin. That's the Claymore man I told you about. When you cross over that line, it blows up. Whoop. Just a team member. Okay, so that's typically how a match will go. It is a lot of fun. It is very addictive. I got stuck on this one for a while. I enjoyed it more than most of the other FPSs I've got. Let's go back to the main menu now. There's also, we'll cover it at a later time, there's also 6 editors. There's a map editor, character, gun skin, equipment skin, the robots, I'll show you another time as well, and turrets you can put in your own maps or not in the official maps, and zombies. So you can edit any of those. Basically anything you see in the game you can edit, which is nice. One of the most powerful editors too. It takes a long time to go through it. Pretty sure that's about all there is to cover. Anyway, I definitely recommend this one. Grab it for sure if you see it on Steam for sale. Definitely a must-have. If you like Guncraft, it's also doubly recommended because it's almost just like it and it's almost twice as good. Graphics are good. Sound is decent. Better for an indie game than I've seen before. Gameplay is fantastic. Customization also fantastic. So I give this one 8 stars and it's highly recommended by me. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.